What's up, Chew? What's up, bro? I looked at the map today. I didn't get a chance to text you, but we will find a spot somewhere that I can meet you because I know you said there's no signal where we're going, which is plenty fine. I'm going to bring an extra battery for my phone as well, get some extra charging going. We're still on for Saturday, right? Oh, that's awesome. Just make it the one you're going to send to me. I'm still looking for that elusive bonus bag that everybody says they have. That's funny though. All right, I'm down totally. I'm gonna bring my. I have some rubber boots too. I don't have waders, but I have rubber boots. So I'll bring my rubber boots too, so I don't get all cold and shivery. Because I know it's gonna be chilly down by the river, and I'll wear layers too, like you said. I'm gonna bring my Sluice Fox Sluice. It comes with a couple of classifiers as well. Yeah, I got rubber boots, so I'll bring those. I'll bring my pans. I'm totally stoked, bro. Thank you again for letting me come down and do that and hang out with you and do a collab, man. I'm I'm really excited. I really am. I've been talking about it on every stream. I talk about it to all the prospectors as well. I'm totally stoked. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. First time, be easy on me. Okay, welcome in. But yeah, Baron, I'm totally excited. Well, yeah, welcome SGT. But yeah, I'm excited. I really am. I can't wait. I've uh, I told my daughters I'm doing it. I told my boss I'm doing it. I'm like, dude, I'm taking the 18th off. He's like, I have the 18th off. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm taking the 18th off because I don't ask for much stuff and I want this. And so you're like, okay, I'll make it work. So yeah, he made it work. Nice. Skylar, I was telling Skylar about how I was bringing home some cons, and she's like, you're bringing home cons and you're going to work with a pay dirt guy? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, that is so cool. So we'll have all kinds of dirt to paint. I'm like, yeah, but it won't be like pay dirts because pay dirts have added gold. So we'll be finding gold that's in there. And so she's really excited as well. Bro, I'll only need one, honestly. I appreciate just the fact that I can come down and do some vids with you, man. Oh, see, I won't be. Dude, going down and working with you is enough. You changed your tag. I appreciate you, Richard. You come over and hang out anytime you want, man. Michael and Nancy are good people. I like being over in their channel. I stop by there almost every night and say hi, at least if I don't hang out for a while. I just got them late tonight because I was over on Monday Night Metals with Blue Collar and Vegas Stacker. And we were talking about, silver gold, of course, talking about the show that we started. Me, Liberty Bleeds Silver, and Cartier Silver started a show. What's going on, wrong channel? Me, Cartier Silver, and Liberty Bleeds started a metals talk. It's called Metal Mob, Sunday nights at 9. Last night was our first show. Tag, screen names, you know what I'm saying. It says @ so you knew what I was talking about. But I don't know why they changed his tag or why he changed his tag then. But if you're over in Michael and Nancy's, you're more than welcome here. Any friend of theirs is a friend of mine. Yeah. What's going on, Curtis? You let this do what it wants. Okay. Hi, Deneen. Curtis, did you get LBS's email? Hi, Dorothy. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure when you're in chat. So Liberty sent you a text or an email. Wants to know if you want to come on Sunday Night Metals, the Metal Mob with us. If you want to come on Sunday night at 9, you'll be our first guest. Yep, all the cool kids are here. It's a great place for people to hang out. It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Little Cheers action for you. But yeah, Baron, I am totally stoked. I am. The fact that I was able to do some stuff. Blue Collar, you are always welcome. I'm just honored to be able to come on your channel, bro. The fact that you let me come up on stage and BS with you guys is always a pleasure. Curtis, you know as well as I do, I know when your chatters start kicking in. And even if you popped on for 20 minutes, that'd be cool. If you started feeling like the chatters were kicking in, I'm fine with that. But, it'd be cool if we could have you up. And I know Nick was making a joke earlier about coming on. And I was not kidding about floating it past LBS. I know it would be a hard no, but I'd still float it. I know, but it's such a catchy song, isn't it? Awesome. I'll let him know, bro. Nah, LBS is cool. I'd imagine that we won't have any crossings in any bad way. I'm not worried about it. Although I didn't clear it to make sure I come on your guys' show tonight, but I really don't think it's going to be a big deal. blue collar or blue collar, you know, um, Broke Stacker hit me up to do a talk show with him too, to do something. And he said it last night in his live giveaway that he's still looking to do something with me. So, you know, there's plenty of humble to go around. And I know Blue Collar, you just about saw my face earlier when I was showing off that Carson City. You can almost see it right there. Look at that. All right. You guys ready? One and only. Here it is. Bait the hook. What's going on? Big ears? What the hell are you talking about? Got no big ears. Shit. Turn it off, whatever, Baron. My eyes, my eyes. I'm not bad. I'm older than I sound, though. But Blue Collar, you are a lot younger than you sound. Or you sound really young for as old as you say you are. Lincoln Benton Bay, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, don't do much face reveals. I'm a behind the camera kind of guy. Nice looking blurry guy I am. Here I can change it because you saw a lot of here. My lights make it. I have a 3D or a LED light strip all the way around the top of my roof, along the top of my walls, and so it makes it seem like makes it really blurry because that glare comes down. Don't do much on camera stuff, but there it is. Don't be surprised if it's not another year before I do something like that. I can guarantee you'll see more camera of me after I get my teeth. Guarantee that. But yeah, I was over on Monday Night Metals promoting the show. Blue Collar promoted a lot for me as well. I appreciate you, BC. Thank you. Nash family, what's going on? Welcome in. But yeah, I was over there talking metals with those guys. Always love being on Monday Night Metals or even Saturday morning when they do it. Totally cool being up on stage with Blue Collar Stacker in Vegas. Timmy, what's going on? I don't know why everybody's tags are coming up different in my channel right now. That's really crazy. But yeah, it's always nice going up with those guys. Great group of guys. If you're not sub to them, make sure you do. Sub to Blue Collar Stacker and Vegas Stacker. They run a show every Sunday and Saturday, or every Monday night and Saturday morning. So make sure if you're not sub to them, you do. You did it on a lot of It did it on a lot of channels. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but my name is I'm the humble stacker everywhere I go so far still. So I'm not quite sure why everybody's names are getting changed, but. Maybe YouTube's doing something different. Who knows? Blue Collar, have a good night, man. I appreciate you coming by. Thanks, brother. And thanks again for letting me up there. I appreciate you letting me up there. You guys make sure you are. Thank you. Thank you. You guys make sure you're sub to Monday Night Metals and Saturday morning with them. BCS and Vegas Stacker. Make sure you guys are definitely sub to them because they're a great group of guys. I'll talk to you later, Blue Collar. I appreciate you. You know I do. Thank you. So yeah, Blue Collar, great dude. Make sure you sub to him. I was over there for about almost an hour. Wasn't planning on being on for an hour, but they ran late because I was on, and time just kept going. We were having a good time, laughing and joking. Night, Dorothy. Mandy Brown, welcome in. How you doing, Mandy? You guys, I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back. I'll be right there, you guys. Give me just a second. Sorry it's taking so long. Sorry about that. Cool Alien, yeah. I won that from a guy. Yeah. He threw it in when I bought a whole bunch of stuff on his channel. So whoever the top buyer was, he threw that in their package. And I believe I went ham that night in his room. And so, yeah, he threw that to me. I don't think there was even a close second that night. Ugh. But yeah, Baron, I am really stoked to come down. Bait the hook. I will definitely make sure I let LBS know. I'm totally down with that too. But we'll get you scheduled up. I know Curtis is going to be week 1, but we can definitely get you, or next week, but we can definitely get you going the next week after that. If you want to come on, man, I'm down. Email me, BTH. It's on my channel page, thehumblestacker7@gmail.com. Curtis, you going to bed? Hey, check it out, bro. I dug it out. I wanted to show you. I put it in a flip. Oh, dude, I'm cool. As long as it wasn't rain like yesterday, I'm good. You guys ever see this? Aw, 7, thank you. Chasing Cheddar gave that to me quite a while ago. I put it in the safe. Been sitting there since. I dug it out the other day because I didn't have it on live, and he was in the live. Asked me about it. I didn't have it. That's pretty cool. Penny and a dime. Dude, silver price is taking off. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the cup and handle. The 45-year cup and handle that's booming right now. But it's not just silver. Gold was up $145 an ounce today. That's huge. Yes, John, it is at 30. It is at 53 an ounce. Baron, thanks for stopping by. I'll message you either tonight or tomorrow. I've got a crazy week because I got to pull. Yeah, gold is going up and only up. But yeah, Saturday for sure, Baron. I'll message you here shortly. No problem. I work long hours too, so I'll message you soon enough. Saturday for sure. Yes. Saturday for sure. I'm waking up super early, hopping in the car, and heading south. Oh, yeah, man. Prospect, and I'm down. And yes, like I said, and like you said, I know that there's no guarantee, but just going and hanging out with you for the day is going to be badass. Talking to you, verifying how to read a river or a creek or doing all kinds of stuff, dude. I'm gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good day. Saturday's gonna be badass, bro. But yeah, so I'm going down and I'm working a gold claim with Baron. We're gonna go down and do a collab together, get some videos, hang out for the day. It's gonna be a pretty badass day for Humble. Be a pretty badass day for Humble. I'm totally stoked. I'm super excited. And, I'm going to be worried about my medals for the day, but I do have Bob, who is always protecting my stuff. We've got gold flakes and nuggets all around him. Bob is on the protection level. He is taking care of stuff for me. Yeah, man, it's 50 cal. Deneen, how are you? I know you already messaged me. I hope all is well. You know, we don't really get a chance to chat a whole lot. Well, John, listen, that's good to rethink it because it's only going up right now. But do keep in mind, you know, you have a schedule, and right now, even if you wanted to go sell a whole bunch, there's people that bought in 80 or in 79 and 80 when the Hunt brothers were doing their thing. They bought a whole bunch of silver then because they thought it was going to be gone, right? And what happens, there's a huge dip the next day, and then it takes 45 years for them to get back to the same price they bought it for. So they got all those old timers that are selling off all their stuff, and people that are new stackers selling off their stuff, but that you can't really consider them stackers at that point because they're selling right now. I'm stacking for the long haul, but everybody's got their reasoning. So listen, man, if you said you were going to sell off at 50, no one's going to be mad at you for sticking to your guns. And this is totally different. So if you're going to sit on it, sit on it. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I'm sitting there talking to a coworker at work, and I literally reached into my mouth and pulled one of my teeth out because it was so loose it was falling out of my head. So I cannot wait to get new teeth. But John, this is totally different. This is the perfect storm for metals, man. The perfect storm for metals. I'm holding. Actually, I'm still buying. I buy every week. Helps with my dollar cost average. Well, so nothing I say is financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting and still buying. I'm not holding. I'm not waiting for a dip. If a dip happens, that would be great. If it doesn't, it is what it is. But I'm still buying. I buy every week. Yeah, see, a lot of people aren't realizing it, and I've been saying it, but nobody wants to pay attention to it. Like I was just over on with uh, Vegas and blue collar, and I said our dollar is diminishing to the point where $75 silver, $100 silver is great because it's valued that much. But how much is bread going to be? Bread's going to be $5 a loaf soon. It's going to be $10 a loaf soon. You know, and somebody said gold and silver follow other commodities, not the other way around. That may be true for some things, but right now that's not that case. And you keep in mind, I'm just saying. And they told me because the dollar ratio and everything before, and I get that, but our dollar was worth a lot more then. We've got countries that are backing out of using our dollar as the world currency. What is that telling you? And if you're not thinking and paying attention to those things, it's not good. You should be paying attention to a lot of stuff. As far as, I am. The more informed you are, the better off you are. Um, for me, and that's good that you're doing that. That's awesome. Buy the best silver you can. I would be buying as much silver as I could. So I would be hitting the bargain bin if they got one. I'd be hitting the coal bin if they got one. The scratch and dent one. Because at the end of the day, a melter's only going to give you an ounce of silver's worth of money. Doesn't matter if it's shiny or not. That's just me. I'd be adding to the base stack. And now I show you a lot of stuff that I have that's all graded. Every coin I show is graded, right? It's all graded, but it's just, at the end of the day, it's just an ounce of silver. Okay, but I don't pay graded prices for these. I get all these for. I got this for $8. I got this for. I think it was 9. Just all wins. I got this right here for 22. Check this out. I carry pocket silver every day. Every day I have 2 ounces of silver in my pocket. One of them being an 85 prospector, one of them being one of those emergency we bought silver from the government because there wasn't any physical out because of what the Hunt brothers did from 1981. That is. But nobody had that much money to put into silver, or they did, but they didn't have the inclination to do it. They probably put their money into gold, and that return's still pretty hefty as it is. That's the thing is like people can talk about what silver was going to do, and nobody believed us, right? And that's why silver stackers are rejoicing right now. The problem and yes, it's a problem, is that with the price being what it is, unless you're going to sell, all it does is limit the amount of money or the amount of metal you can buy with your dollar. So unless you're running to the LCS or the melter to sell your stuff right now, it doesn't matter what it's worth. All that matters is that now you can't buy as much metal as you could 3 months ago. So yes, it's great that silver's where it's at. I think it's awesome. But it's shitty in the same breath because it makes it so I can't buy as much metal as I could 2 months ago. And it makes me mad that I didn't buy more metal 2 months ago. But I buy on a schedule, and I stuck to my schedule, and I'm going to keep sticking to my schedule. That's why I have one. This is the most successful stacking job I've done. This is the third time I've created a stack. I remember gas being 99 cents, but I also remember unleaded and leaded. And it probably was cheaper than that at one point. I just didn't pay much attention to it. But I remember looking over at the Shell station and seeing 98 cents a gallon. So I don't remember 25 cents a gallon because you might be a bit older than me. And I say might be because I don't know how old you are, but with 25-cent gallon gas, you'd probably be a few years older than me. Oh, for sure. I spent $4.27 at Safeway, which is normally one of the cheaper ones. But I can't wait. Be bringing some dirt home. Hopefully it'll have some shine in it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Has anybody here seen what's in that wooden case? Denina here. Have you seen what's in that wooden case? Dorothy, have you seen what's in that wooden case? Well, I'm feeling like showing it off, and it's going to take me a minute to clear all this stuff off to get to it, but I want to show you guys. It's been a minute since I've showed it off, so. All right. That is pretty cheap, John. That is pretty cheap. 33 cents a gallon is pretty cheap. All right, so in this case is 4 art pieces. They are a Saturday Night Post Norman Rockwell 150 Years of Baseball collector set. I don't show these off very often. But they are 5-ounce silver rounds. Proofs. The camera doesn't do them. And the last one. Yeah, dude, these are special. Let me tell you how I got them. So I called my LCS and I told him, hey, I want to buy 30 ounces of silver. And he goes, okay, let me put something together for you. So he put something together for me, and I show up, and he has this set aside. So he went to his safe, and these are all starting to tone right around the edges. So he went to his own safe and pulled these out. He's been sitting on them for like 15 years. And he pulls that set out, gives me 5 bars and 5 rounds. March of 1990. So those are 35 years old. One of 2,500. Pretty nice set, huh? I wish you guys could see these coins in real life. These rounds in real life. They're just magnificent. Uh, he uh, he's a pretty cool dude. He sells me silver at like cents over the spot price. Like I bought a 10 ounce bar from him one time. He charged me. Spot was 365. He charged me 370. He charged me 50 cents an ounce over spot. And I get my metals right there. There's no tax. There's no card fee. There's nothing. I literally call him and tell him I want something. He sets it aside for me. So I was already thinking about selling those, but I'd have to sell them as a set. And the only person to really go to is a stacker and a baseball enthusiast at the same time who would really be able to appreciate them. But they also have to be an older person because nobody knows about the Saturday Evening Post. What's going on, Jeffrey Button? Yeah, there's quite a few of them. I got 4 of them. Well, I didn't pay best silver prices, is what I was getting at. Just make sure you're not paying best silver prices for the best silver and you're ahead of the game. Oh, I'd love to have a bunch of Norman Rockwell stuff. His stuff is classic. I was just showing off what was in the wooden case that my stuff is always sitting on. 2 ounce stackables for $100. Yeah, it's a good deal. Hey, rescue them however you need to. I would take it on too, man. It's a good price. It's a good price. As long as he knows what, for me, as long as he knows what spot is, I'm comfortable. But if he doesn't know what spot is and he's not paying attention, I almost feel a certain way. But then again, I do things that other people don't, like on Whatnot. One time my payment didn't go through and I needed to transfer funds. And the guy didn't see that and he spun anyways. And I hit a wheat pen. And someone in chat was like, I wouldn't pay for that. I would just leave. And he was like, oh man, I'm not going to get paid for that. I bet he's going to take off on me. And I stuck around and I paid it because it was my responsibility. And so he was excited that I did it and paid for it. So I try to show all my experiences or share them if I can. I'm here for knowledge, to share it, learn it. Trust me, I don't know it all. How's that look? Does that look alright? There we go. I appreciate you guys just coming and hanging out. I'll show and share anything you want to know. I mean, ask. I'm an open book. You want to ask a question? Ask it. But yeah, so that's what's inside the case that I stack all my stuff on when I'm doing my shows or doing my lives. That's in the case. 20 ounces of silver just sitting in the open. A whole bunch of other silver stacked on top of it. You were looking for ASCs one day and walked out with a Morgan box. Is that Morgan or Mohegan? 1986 to 2010. Is that a collection? I'm assuming, right? But were they ASEs? I would assume 1986 to 2010, they would all be ASEs, right? Were they graded or were they gradable? which is kind of a trick question. 86 proof Eagle first year release. So all the Eagles I have, except for my rods that I have in a tube, which I probably on half of those as well, I spent $20 or less on. No joke. Every one I got. And my Morgan's the same. Right, every Eagle. Even this the 64. I paid $10 for this on a game. Yes, they do, man. They do. And sometimes I just get lucky. Somebody said I have really good luck. And you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do just have good luck. Or maybe it's just finally starting to come around for me. $110 with free shipping. Well, it's $2 over spot per ounce. I'd still go for it. But that's me. But I'd still be in, John. Just got this one in the mail a couple days ago. That's awesome, bro. I've been stacking. I was stacking silver when silver was $17 an ounce. Problem with that is all that $17 an ounce silver is gone because I've depleted my stack twice in my lifetime. And what I have now is my third stack. And my first two stacks, honestly, I never had gold. Never had gold in my stack before. This time around, I got gold. I'm way more disciplined. But all these, I paid less than $20 for. Every single thing that I'm showing you. This is a really nice one that I got. Well, Deneen, I thank you for that. I really do. And we're just here to share knowledge. You've given more than 40 ounces away. What do you mean, like to friends and family? Or to people on YouTube? Or what do you mean? I paid $25 for this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put that there. That there. All of the above. That's crazy. No, let's not do that. We can set it down. I paid $62 for this. Incredible Luck. I bought this 2 years ago. I've given away a lot of silver too. I gave away silver on my giveaway. I gave away silver. I gave away 5 ounces of silver on my way to 500. So I feel you on that, bro. I know what it's like to give away silver. Yeah, that's awesome. Was that for the St. Jude's? Because I'm sending MSJ silver for that. Yes, that's what I'm sending mine for. Well, cancer research and what they do is very important. I wish I could give more than I'm going to. I don't know, man. He blessed me 9 years ago when he didn't let me die from an aneurysm. in my brain. I'm just glad I didn't listen to the paramedics and that I told my dad there was something really seriously wrong with me and to call him back. And he did. And I'm still here now. Because if I would have made my way to the ER like they said to, with a bad headache like they said I had, Hummel might not be here. Well, he was over in Michael and Nancy's stream. We don't know how to get what. Alberta. I know West Texas Sacker. Is that who you're talking about? Yes. I know West Texas. But yeah, I know West Texas. Big Nasty, what's up? Oh yeah? That's cool. How was that? What's up, Waller? Everybody's doing great, bro. Appreciate you hanging. What are you doing, Blaine? Oh, that's cool. Putting Wheaties in rolls. Who are you doing that for? If you're doing it for me, I told you not to. Just send it in a bag. Waller, I moved the copper only so I could show off some silver pieces that were bigger that are in my thing. This weird guy. This guy I know made this for me. He didn't make it for me. He kind of found it in the bottom of the bucket after it was all done. But he thought of me when he saw it, which is cool. Have you guys seen my cack? I know, bro. I know, I know. But the easier way to do it would be to just weigh them. Have you guys seen my cack? It's a nice CAC. It is a shiny CAC. It's my shiny CAC. See, even got the little green bean. Little green jelly bean on my shiny CAC. What'd you roll up on? A 2025 ASC Navy. Nice. How much was that? Yeah. Yeah. It's expensive, bro. What up, B? Alright, you guys. Which you like better? The old school traditional back for Type 1 or the Type 2, which is the new Eagle? You finally got an order of card coin display stands coming. Nice. Interesting. I like the Type 1 a lot better. Hey, Joseph Lopez, what's going on, bro? I know everybody's name is different. I mean, you kind of got most of it, but it's all different. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's 150, right? That'd be enough for, yeah, that'd be good. I can work with that. But I like the John better than the Buckley. Even though the Buckley is 1 of 500, right? So it's actually the same kind of value as the proof. The Lynn Buckley. But it is 1 of 500, so that helps out quite a bit. You like the old one better because it's easier to identify in the stacking community? I didn't realize it, but I have a lot of 2002s. Like most of my tube is 2002s, and it started as 2024s. It's kind of crazy. But you guys all know how much I love my toned silver, especially my Morgans. An AOA plastic penny. You better not, dude. You'll watch me burn that thing. I'll break the torch out and videotape it. Try to keep AOA out of my brain. The fact that that man is so insecure that he's got to send spies out says something. And the fact that he's got to send them out to my channel, if that's the case, says something as well. So I'm not that insecure. I'm not insecure enough to care about much of that. But if you do send me a penny, you will see me. And I'll even tag Ronnie. Like, B. Waller sent me this and said it's an AOA plastic penny. Here we go. I told him what I would do with it if he did. Yeah, John, I love me some. I love me some Morgans too. This one's starting to get some toning going around the outside, but this one's got a lot. Full ring on both sides. But I got one that's toned more than that. If you look at this one, man, the whole face is toned on this one. And look at the back. Just pristine. Cartwheeling and everything. But a super toner. But you know which one's my favorite. You already know which one's my favorite, bro. Um, well, Waller, you saw how I set it up. So if if you stick to something like that, then you'll will be successful. Another 4 to 5 ounces filler. I mean, you did a good job last time. You know, um, but with 150 pennies, I'll have enough filler for 3 shows. So keep that in mind. So if you're gonna send enough for 3 shows if you can. If not, don't. Whatever works best, bro. Just let me know. We'll figure it out. But make it at least, because last time you sent me one, two, three. I would say make it at least 5 to 6 ounces of full and fractional, whether it be a couple of halves like you did last time and fulls. It all worked out really well. Okay. So, okay. So the way you work that is send me send me 2 rolls. You can send a couple of these if you want to. I'm sure I do something with them also. If you want. Yeah, you can send that too. But yeah, so I mean, you're gonna want to send. So if 50-cent pieces are it, then send the piece for sure. But if 50-cent pieces are it, oh, the piece dollar, yeah, yeah, I know, it's right here. Um, if you do 50-cent pieces, keep in mind I'm gonna want to do 4 to 5 at each prize. So if you send 2 rolls, that would be 4 games worth. And if need be, if I had to, I can. Okay. So yeah, so I'm fine with that. Just grab a box and start shoveling stuff in it. So yeah, just keep in mind I'm gonna put like $2.50 of each of like those bunched together. Morgan's work, pieces work. If you've got, whatever, just make sure you write a, you know. And like I said, if you send walkers or whatever, just keep in mind, send me enough to make a, send me enough to do something with them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bean? Yeah, I just need to make sure that you saw how it all works. So just keep that in mind, and you don't know about all the fees and taxes, but you know about that part. You know, so Kevin Nash, the basketball player. I remember Kevin Nash. Oh, Kevin Nash was the wrestler. All right, good night, Deneen. Hey, Raspberry. Yeah, I know, I know. Kevin's a wrestler. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys what was inside the wooden case that all my silver is sitting on all the time. And this is it. And there are 5-ounce rounds. The Norman Rockwell. What up, Anderson? But this is what sits in my wooden case that I put all my medals on when I do my videos. Great Scott, what's up? But yeah, I just wanted to show off what I actually have in that case. 20 ounces of silver, all collector pieces. That's right, the best silver for the price. So yeah, just showing off the stuff that I've set my stuff on. Yeah, I like them. They're proofs. They're .995 and they're 5 ounces apiece. And they're tribute for the Saturday Evening Post with Norman Rockwell. I mean, they're yes, I had a long day at work. No, but he's still sporting that 50 cal. I should put him like right here, front and center. Boom. Chilling. Bob says I make silver my bitch. Well, honestly, there's people that buy them by the roll, and I'm talking like 10 to 15 bucks a roll. But you'll want to like put rolls of dated coins together, and I know you have enough for them, but you're gonna want to do that, and that makes it easier to sell them. But people do buy penny rolls by auction. I know, Great Scott. It's nuts. Silver's on the off the chain right now. Silver's just going crazy. You know what that means, Raspberry? I can tell you what that means, and you got to think about it like this too, right? So that piece of silver you bought, you're already making money on it. It's gone up enough to cover the shipping at this point, so you should be set. Yes, but I'm talking Wheaties, which sell for a lot more. Yes, it is crazy. It's really crazy to think that this right here is 55 bucks almost. I love toned silver. And they have a lot of nice pieces that are starting to tone. Yeah, he was telling me. He was telling me, which is super cool. I like proof ASCs. I can't wait, Raspberry. I'm totally stoked for you. I know the minute you get it, you're going to send me a picture. So I'm excited for you. Oh, that's awesome, Anderson. Melt on a Walker right now is probably 14 bucks. Oh, probably more like 17, 18. That's fine because it doesn't matter. Yeah, at this point, raspberry, it won't matter. That's not a dilemma at all. That's a blessing in disguise, is how you look at that. That's what that is. Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise. If one shows up before the other one, so be it. The point is you've got money in the mail and it's been making money since you purchased it. Well, it's got to make a lateral move to be part of the cup and handle still. So it's finally made the move to where it's up. It's got to make a lateral move and then it's going to start going up again if the cup and handle does what it's supposed to, and it's doing it right now. Raspberry, if you want to open one up first and then open up the other one, or sit on one and open up the one, do it however you want to. But I think since you're going to be doing videos or whatnot about it, that it really doesn't matter which order you get them in or even which order you open them in. But it's really up to you. It is your prerogative. You can decide to do whatever you want to do. But I know you're super excited because I'm excited for you. But you guys, it's coming up on 2 hours. It could be. It could be. It could be. It could get to 55 by the end of the day. It could get 55 by the end of the week, which I think is more of a feasible, but it has jumped up $1 a day for the last couple of days. So it's kind of scary. But you guys, I'm going to head. I'm tired. I've been up since 6. Had a long day at work. So I will talk to you guys. I'll see you on the stream tomorrow. I'll pop on when I get home from work. But until then, I'll see you all later. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate you hanging and chilling with me. Humble Stacker telling you to stack what you can, where you can. And at this point, metals are metals. Silver, gold, copper. I mean, I'm not a copper stacker, but copper's moving. So get what you can. Don't break the bank. I'll see you all later. Thanks for the hearts.